What's up everyone and welcome to another video. Before we start this video, if you are new to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification by pressing the bell icon. And also, watch this video till the end to know everything about the upcoming Mac Pro 2020. With the 16-inch MacBook Pro getting mixed reviews, Apple made ARM processors on the horizon and even apparently a dual-screen MacBook in the works. These are exciting times for Apple laptop fans. That's doubly so with the MacBook Pro, where there is a lot of high-end productions from Apple, and there is plenty to look forward to this year with the new decade upon us. Price and release date. Analyst Ming-Chi Kuo announced a Q2 2020 release date for a new 13-inch MacBook Pro, a relatively reliable one. However, with global supply chains impacted by the current COVID-19 scenario, confusion exists about several releases of goods. Yet, a new source has come to reaffirm the ideas of Kuo. YouTuber and leaker John Prosser also scheduled a Q2 release for the latest MacBook Pro, which reduces the date to 1 month. Prosser has previously published details on Google products that turned out to be right, turning its attention to Apple just recently. Although Prosser's tweet corroborates Ming-Chi Kuo's analysis of the release schedule, the line cannot be ignored if everything goes well. Prosser, however, recently doubled his prediction of the next month with another tweet about the impending launch. We will have to see if everything does indeed go well, and will likely be waiting on an official Apple announcement before we can know for sure if the release date will stick to the expected Q2 plan. The price of the MacBook Pro 2020 is unconfirmed. The laptop has not been announced yet. We may have been prepared for price rises by reports of a big upgrade of the displays through the analyst Ming-Chi Kuo. Rather of the cost during the entire life cycles of goods, Apple is known to keep new models cost the same as in the previous generation. Current MacBook Pro cost range from €1299 to €1799 for the 1.4 GHz model and starting at $1799 for the 2.4 GHz edition. Now, moving on to its specifications. The MacBook Pro has developed a reputation over time for its impressive display, which boosts excellent brightness, a wide range of colors, and low color error rate. According to respected analyst Ming-Chi Kuo, latest report says that screens are expected to change. Apple is working on a mini LED display that will significantly ramp up the quality, and we're already seeing this technology implemented in high-end monitors released in 2020. Apple's Pro Display XDR, the highest quality, most luxurious monitor to date, has 576 LEDs. A MacBook Pro mini LED could boost up to 10,000 LEDs. The tech will introduce in a 14.1-inch MacBook Pro and a refreshed MacBook Pro 16, as well as 27-inch iMac Pro, a 12.9-inch iPad Pro, a 10.2-inch iPad, and 7.9-inch iPad mini. Recently, a paper from the DigiTimes backed this assumption. Packing so many LEDs into a MacBook Pro display will result in exceptional HDR performance, large color, and high contrast, while avoiding the burn-in problems that OLED panels might experience. All in all, this will absolutely help take the MacBook Pro displays from Apple to another level. Processor. It's no secret that Apple has become frustrated with Intel, as the chip manufacturer has often struggled to meet deadlines, leading to the introduction of MacBooks without the new and greatest processors within. Apple seems to have just run out of patience and may well look for its MacBook Pro processors elsewhere. The question is what alternative it should settle down on. So, it is most likely to stick with Intel. AMD is the leading replacement candidate. macOS beta code was revealed in February 2020, referring to various AMD processors and graphics chips, including Renoir, a codename for Ryzen 4000 series processors from AMD. The chips from the U series give up to 8 cores and 16 threads while using a tiny 25 watts of power, although it is likely that Apple just checked them out and has no plans of using them in future Macs. The power to performance ratio of Renoir seems to be ideal for a top-end computer like the MacBook Pro. Apple needs very power efficient parts for the MacBook Pro to allow it to be almost silent during most operations, and these chips will be easily enough effective for the taste of Apple. Keyboard. It's time the latest MacBook Pro keyboard to hit another pro-level MacBook from Apple. Yes, Apple's Magic Keyboard in its 2019 16-inch MacBook Pro will eventually hit the smaller 13-inch MacBook Pro and even the MacBook Air later this year. The butterfly keyboard was so terrible. The key mechanisms inside every MacBook Pro key published by Apple since 2016 were so difficult that Apple initiated a repair program in 2018, and the company also apologized in 2019, saying they were sorry about keyboard troubles. Now, here is my wish list. Top on my list should be Face ID. While the iPhone has had Face ID and Windows has Windows Hello for some time now, Apple's MacBooks have been far too long stripped of this tech. Face ID on a MacBook would be better than Touch ID and much more convenient. All you would have to do is to sit down at your desk and look at your screen, and boom, you are logged in. No reaching for a Touch ID button. If we did not think about the ports, we would be remiss too. Fortunately, Apple appears to have left behind the days of the single USB-C port. Now that the 12-inch MacBook is dead, but it's still possible to buy a brand new MacBook Pro with only 2 USB-C ports. This is appropriate for MacBook Air, but for a device intended for advanced users with a variety of adapters, monitors and connecting devices, that's just not enough. We would love to see improved battery life at last. The battery life of the MacBook Pro 13 was disappointed by many people, and even the MacBook Pro 16 did not offer as much battery life as people expected. The macOS Catalina 10.15.5 includes a new battery health monitoring feature that actively monitors your charging patterns and the temperature of your battery to extend its lifespan. This means we are hopeful that the MacBook Pro 2020 will last longer than its predecessor. That's all for now. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. My name is Hamza, this is Tech Filter, and I'll catch you in the next one.